Hi guys, this is LTHG. I'm coming to you again today making a video. I'm going to do a two-series video here. The first part of the video is going to show you how to install your new A1 Magno kit. That includes the RAM and the valve. And then the second part of the video is going to show you how to tune the setup once you have everything installed. And believe it or not, these gauges aren't that difficult to use. So first, I'm going to go into what tools you're going to need for this. You're going to need 2 Allen wrenches, preferably T-wrenches, a 4mm and a 3mm. Those are going to be used for removing the grip frame, regulator housing, and you're also going to need a 2mm wrench for removing the cylinder or the back plate of the gun. Right. You're going to need a small pair of pliers to remove the pins that hold the ram and valve in place. You're going to need, I made this tool, it's just a threaded tool to remove the front cap pin. I don't have the Angel tools that came with the gun, so I just made my own, but if you have the threaded Allen wrenches, that's what you need as well. And I still have the one-piece covers on mine. I'm waiting on mine in the mail for the 3-piece deal, so I have a little thin shim to pop off the eye covers, but those of you with 3 pieces shouldn't have a problem with that. And gun grease as well. Oh yeah, and don't forget the Magno kit. Alright, so to start off, I'm going to just take the A1, pop off the barrel. Sorry if my gun's in a little bit of nasty condition here. I just got back from a tournament about 2 hours ago. Alright, let's start with the reg housing. So, take off macro line hose. Set that aside. Now we have access to the slot where you stick your Allen wrench, 4mm. Oh yeah, make sure you degas the gun. My bad. Undo that cap. Alright. Once you undo the cap, your velocity screw, that needs to pop out. Set that aside. And now take your threaded Angel tool or tool that you've made out of a screw, and you're going to see the inside of the mini reg. You're going to see 6 holes. The middle ones are threaded. Doesn't matter which one you use. Just thread it up. Once you have it threaded a decent amount, just start to pull. Mini reg comes right out. Remove your tool. Now if you look down the housing of the mini reg, you're going to see another screw. It's the same size as the one that you used to take off the end cap. 4mm metric. Bust that loose. A little bit more. Screw pops out, set it aside, and the reg housing is now off. Okay. Next, let's take off the front grip panel on the trigger frame. We need to unhook some components from the board so we can remove the trigger frame. Should be 3 screws, 2mm each, on the grips. Two on the top and 1 on the bottom. Once those screws are removed, cover pops off. And I definitely took off the wrong side of the grip. So flip it back over. Same deal again. 3 screws, 2 on top, 1 on the bottom. Remove grip. Alright. Now you're going to see in the board, you'll see your solenoid wire and your 2 eye ribbons. Doesn't really matter which order you remove them, just be careful you don't damage any of them. On the solenoid ribbons, pinch very, very carefully and gently tug. It's very important not to damage these because they are quite expensive. Do that for both. Now you have all the wires disconnected from the board. We can remove the grip frame. Take your 3mm screwdriver, or not screwdriver, 3mm Allen wrench. Sometimes the T-wrenches are kind of a pain. So you might have to use a regular size Allen wrench. Undo the screw in the back. Set it aside. And do the same thing with the screw in the front. This one should be a lot easier to get at with a T-wrench. Now be careful when you're doing this because your eyes are now exposed on the underbody of the marker. And once you remove that, the trigger frame will just separate from the body. You can set that aside for now. Alright, like I said, be careful the eyes. At this point we're going to remove the eye covers. I've already loosened mine because sometimes they're a pain. So you just plop them off. Be careful not to lose your detents of your eyes. I just take my eyes out because I don't like them being exposed like they are right now. I just feel safer if they're gone, so gently pull them out. Set over there. Pull number 2 out and set aside. You can also pop your detents out just so they don't get messed up. You can also use this as a good time to clean out any paint you might have built up in there just since you have everything off. Like I said, I just played a tournament today, so I got paint all over the place. Alright. Now, from here, you're ready to remove your front cap. Take the 4mm screw, undo the front current valve cap,